welcome back. I've been crashing during my runs. I did get to night 9 and then got killed by the kidnapper bug as I was walking around at the beginning of the night closing windows. So I have now installed it, the patch by Ludonite. So our objective is still try and unlock nightmare mode. Basic strategy, night 1.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Try to clear try to clear the night as quickly as possible, and if I die, I pretend it never happened.
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
Now, one thing I could do, give it, is, just very quickly, shred the reports. But, oh my gosh, what was her name? What was her name? Rosita! Rosita, come here. I almost shredded it. I'm so good at typing. Not! Yeah, I know, I'm a little late for that joke. I was thinking, potentially you could do this a night 2 also, but, there's too many reports. Well, if I die, I can tell you it's because I had to look up. I had guilty people on every single report. Yeah, those two look good. And who is it again? It's James. Shout out to James. Alright. I mean, to a certain extent, I don't mind getting a lot of reports that I have to... I don't think you can get duplicate reports as you're playing. You could. It would be certainly different. Yeah. But because I'm fairly certain you can't, I don't know why I was going in there. As I'm fairly certain you can't get duplicate reports. I don't mind doing 4 investigate on night 1 because I was still able to clear it before any threats happened. And yeah. Alright. Let's put everything where it needs to be. dokie. 1031, incriminating. His name is Jimmy Shaw. Yeah, I'm building photos. So yeah, what I've been doing is, after the very first report, I look for Tanner. Whenever I sit down, I look for Tanner. And then periodically I will get up and look for the kidnapper. Like, I haven't been punished by the kidnapper yet, so... I'll hack the phone, then get up. After checking cameras. I mean, I haven't really been punished by the kidnapper yet. I did find out, like, in later nights, he seems to be able to, instantly start picking your windows. Like, the early nights, he'll just turn the light off. Pictures, we got guns, and we got guns. Now I got the Living Tombstones Five Nights at Freddy's stuck in my head for no real reason. I did ask my son if he wanted to go see it, and he was like, nah, and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I heard it was pretty good. I saw just the Nicolas Cage version, and I loved it. It's interesting how Nicolas Cage is getting like a brand new resurgence doing kind of independent films. Like, he had Mandy, Wally's Wonder World. Was that the name? Willy's. I didn't see Pig. Color of Purple, or Color Out of Space. What was I even looking up for her? Just a bunch of conversations. And this one is also clear. Like, I'm slowly memorizing in just kind of like dumb ways, associating the name to people. So this would be Magnus Carlsen is obviously innocent. And we got another night down. So I hope everyone's doing well so far today. Which, whatever day is for you. I did end up ordering a new laptop. Because this one is just... it's having some problems. I'm kind of rough with them. And I can't even, like, blame the damage on this one with the deployment. But I'm fairly close to my bachelor's degree, so what I have to do is get it and then finish up my degree program, because otherwise, you know, my family will be like, you bought a new laptop and you're just playing games on it. And I'm like, yeah. So, tomorrow. So again, I wish I knew specifically how the, if it's Mavilla, it's fine. How the Tanner spawning in closets work. As InSim has said, like, the amount of misinformation on this game is pretty impressive. Tomorrow, Maville, yeah. I don't know if I've said it on one of my recordings that never went anywhere. But like on Steam, like 2 of the guides I looked at were from people that they haven't beat a single mode in the game. Like, they haven't beat casual, they haven't beat detective, and obviously they haven't beat normal. So when I saw that, I was very much like taking everything with a grain of salt. Male, black, brown. Oh, this picture works too. Alright, 15 minutes. Once I crack, I'll check for kidnapper. Yeah, I shouldn't have to worry about Tanner unless there's like another report after this. That one. That one. No, not that one. That one and that one. Kip. Okay, I can just probably suck. I'll check for kidnapper 2 more times this time, and then one more before I submit it.
Ugh, damn it. Internet went out again. need to go reset the router in the backroom closet.
Well, at least that's somewhat convenient. Alright. Oh, remember that time that I said I don't have to worry about Tanner? Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to worry about Tanner. Alright, all I have to do, double check these, make sure there's no lights off. And submit. But yeah, like, technically to a certain extent, if I beat this, I could write a guide and be like, yeah, I have the most authority of Steam guides. Well, except for like the report guides. I mean, I don't know how good they are. Part of me wants to do like an Excel product. And for going to online college, I can get Microsoft Office for free. Minus cost of tuition. But military life. Like in one guide it would be like, oh, you heard a car, that means Tanner's there. It's like, no. No, it doesn't. I was like, where did it go? Alright, that one, that one, that one. You. And your conversation with Mike. Two photos and there's a couple of pictures. Like, certainly I've had it go where I've heard the owl and went, oh, hey, it's Tanner. But, you know, that's not like specifically how it works. That's, what is it called with bias? Like a outcome-based bias. Hey, Jessica. Unknown. How to find a person. Oh, one. Yeah, it was my first video. Like, I didn't really know how the lights worked with Tanner. Or it was a different time. Like, I switched to a camera and I saw Tanner running and he was already past the lights and I was like, oh, what does this mean? You're dead. Oh, okay. That's cool. I like that. But yeah, some of the sound effects, I'm like, ugh. It's knocking on the windows. Obviously, knocking on the windows doesn't mean anything. But it's that whole, if the kidnapper was there, did it mean something? No, it doesn't. It just, they happen to coincide. Alexander. Yeah. Conversation with deputy. Like some of the good information is like two threats can't be active at once. So like this was a later night, you could argue that because I haven't seen Tanner for a significant amount of time, that means the kidnapper is doing something. But both of them are just fine hanging out right now. Like, probably the worst is when they're just not doing anything. Starla. 3 fires and a conversation somewhere. Because you're like, you have to do a series of checks. Like, I kind of hate doing kidnapper checks because, again, like, once the lights turn out, I think you have 40 seconds. But if you don't know specifically when the lights turn out, you don't have, like, a sure thing. Female. Blah. Fire, fire, fire. Who are you talking to? Mom? Okay. What did I get wrong? You're a blonde. Get away. And Dennis is fine. I keep thinking he's guilty because Dennis from Always Sunny is guilty as hell of pretty much everything. But in this game, he's fine. I'm not gonna check. I'm gonna just shred it after I check the cameras. Hooray. Gray, blue. That one. one's not very good. That one's not very good. Manipulating your wife. Discipline your wife. Like, this guy does not sound like a very good husband. If you're in a abusive relationship, there is services you can contact. You can start at the National Crisis Hotline, your police. I think society has gotten significantly better in understanding that women are being abused and it's no laughing matter. It is serious. But, I mean, results may vary. I've never been in a situation where, like, I abused my wife and she had to use any of those services, so I couldn't, I couldn't, like, state the effectiveness of it. Also, vice versa. I haven't been abused by my wife and haven't had to use the services. Men can be abused too. I could go on to some crazy rant, but I'm not going to. This is a safe place. This is a safe place where I'm constantly in danger of dying, and I need to find the killers and the bad guys. But yeah, I have seen, like, immediately after my first report, Tanner spawns, so get in there. Okay, 2930. And because I just saw Tanner, fed, silencer, jamming, cleanup. I know that I have a little bit of time. No! Get in there! Finish it! Well, that sucks. Did I say 2930? I think I said 2930. Anyone want some? I feel like... Cool. Cool. Yeah, sometimes I hate having short-term memory. Yeah, I think I said I'm fine until 2930. But I could have said 29. I'll just go for the safe option and say 29. Please, crack it. Charlie and clean up. I think the kidnapper just got to one of the windows. Yep. Yeah, I heard a dink. That's pretty much like the only surefire sound clue the game's gonna give you. Besides Hootie Hoo. Yeah, the guy's like, hey, if you hear an owl, you'll either spawn Tanner, won't spawn Tanner, or Tanner will come soon. And it's like, oh, congratulations. You listed off 100% of things that could happen. Very good. If you don't hear an owl, then that means Tanner's going to spawn, Tanner didn't spawn, or Tanner will spawn. Again, it's not useful information. Zach. How to tell that I'm worth it? Alright, let's get the name of the report. Alan Novak. Pretty sure they're guilty. Saki Mullery Sack Bunny. Hey, door, don't shut me. It's rude. But yeah, there's also like anything I heard from Ludonite in chat, I'm going to believe. So like someone said, hey, if all right, see, that's the thing, like 32, 34, so 35. Like, I just saw Taminer, got rid of the threat, and that flagged Kidnapper for being able to do something. But yeah, someone said, hey, if Bunny, Saki, Zach, Mallory. Internet just went out? Yeah. If he gets to the house, while you're walking around, then he'll enter one of the closets. And just make sure the internet's fine. Yeah, the internet was not fine. I should have checked that room. Make sure it was fine and safe and sound. But it is. Man, I need a pee soon. I know, you're welcome. That's the witty journalism you have come to expect of me. This is gonna be my last run because um, my family is pretty understanding of me acting like just a worthless. I don't want to say things because I don't want to offend people. They are understanding of my flawed uh, process of like creating content, but it's it's cathartic. And like there's some stuff I can talk about the game, but a lot of this is just like learning with you guys. Brody. Mabel. Hypno, mentalism, make your friends do things for you. So I'll hack this and then check cams. Then check for kidnapper. Tanner! Get in the closet, Tanner! But yeah, I can't like mentalist. Oop. Make your friends do things for you. And different ways to control others. Jeez, brown hazel. But I don't want to just take a monopoly of the area. Oh, anyways, gosh. So yeah, theoretically 40 seconds from now I don't have to check for kidnapper, so 3410, but it's annoying because that's in like 20 seconds. That is if I got that time right. Twenty 06 14 06 29. Brutality, sadism, I love death. Don't Google these things. While just being creepy. Of death, brutality, pictures, that's not good. Yeah. There is way too many videos and pictures of women getting hurt, but I don't know how big of a market. What's your name? Abraham. I don't know how big of a market there is for like pictures of guys getting hurt. Did you just... Am I dead? I could be dead. I wish the camera, when you swapped it, it was just swap without the graphical glitching, where it's like... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Because then I think there's movement, fine. Carol is not fine. Except she is fine. So one thing I could be doing, mother big thick picture police response time, is so there's kind of two things you can do. I think the time is 4 a.m. where if you have a number of cases completed by 4, that it ends the night like normal, like that's your shift. But there's also early closing nights, which is what I'm doing, because it makes the night go by faster, because it literally does make it faster. But you could, oh my god, yeah, mugger, big thick, police response odorless. Cool. That's 44. Tanner's the really good one to catch. Oh, I think the kidnapper gives you enough leeway. Bound, locks, sup. Great. Sometimes I do hate it. Locks for tops. Sup red hat. Pictures, bound. Yeah. Is that everything? Yeah. Let's check for kidnapper. So far, I'm getting in somewhat of a group for normal mode, which, you know, that's good. It's, if I can't beat normal mode, then, you know, how will I ever live it down? I mean, I guess easy. I just stop worrying about it. Black brown. Bars. Duh. What's your name? Victor. Victor Hannon. Oh. I was like, yeah, I'm so good on time. Then I realized I was not so good on time. So Tanner should be active again. So I sit down, check my cameras. Last report. Check cams. Look for lights one last time. And she's innocent. Yeah. I die. No. Dude, that was the best timing ever. Alright, well, you know, still improving. It shouldn't be too much longer before I beat normal. I guess I should have just checked the cams again one last time. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Take care, and goodbye.